Hello and welcome to the Galway Mayo Institute of Technology in Letterfrack. My name is Paul Leamy, I'm one of the lecturers here. Today we're going to be covering the sharpening process of chisels, and hopefully after watching this video you will have a better understanding of how to achieve a razor sharp edge. So let's get started. So the first process is to ensure your waterstones are perfectly flat. I mark a wavy pattern onto my waterstone with my pencil. When all the pencil marks are gone, then your waterstone is flat. I'm using a 3 centimeter thick slab of granite with 320 grit wet and dry sandpaper on top. I lubricate the wet and dry paper with water. I like to use a spray bottle as it gives you much more control over the volume of water, resulting in less mess. I do this for my 4000 grit waterstone and my 800 grit waterstone also. As you use your waterstone to sharpen your blades and chisels, it will lose its flatness and you will have to repeat this process again. Constantly rubbing the waterstone forwards and backwards on the wet and dry paper until all the pencil marks are gone will abrade away any high spots and leave your waterstones perfectly flat. The next process is to ensure the back of the chisel is perfectly flat. You only need to concentrate on the first 20 to 30 mil of the chisel. Start by rubbing the back of your chisel on your 800 grit waterstone until all those machine marks have gone. The chisel back should turn a dull grey. Then move on to your 4000 grit stone and repeat the same process until the back of your chisel has a mirror finish. The mirror is just a result of using a very fine grit stone and means that all the factory grinder marks have gone. It's important to ensure that you don't round the back of your chisel by incorrect flattening technique. You can avoid this by keeping even pressure on the back of your chisel as you move it forwards and backwards on the waterstone. Next, we turn our attention to the front cutting edge of the chisel. Press the front of the chisel onto your waterstone and raise up the handle until you feel the front of the blade touching the waterstone. Raise the handle a little more so you are just sharpening the very front edge of the chisel. This angle is called the sharpness angle and should be 30 degrees. Moving the chisel forwards and backwards just a few times is enough to produce the perfect edge, which should be a narrow bevel with a mirror finish. This produces a small burr on the back, which is easily removed by rubbing the back flat to the stone just a few times. For the ultimate edge, I finish the sharpening process with a leather strap. It's just a piece of leather hide, rough side up, glued to a block of timber and held in the vise. I apply some polishing compound and then rub the chisel a few times on the front and then on the back. You should now have an even higher quality mirror finish and an edge so good you could shave with it. But please don't. If you prefer to use a honing guide, you can set the correct angle by using a simple jig. This is just a piece cut on the panel saw which allows you to accurately set the sharpening angle at 30 degrees. Once set, you can easily make a jig which will accurately locate the chisel in the correct position on your honing guide every time after that. The honing guide holds the chisel at the correct angle as you sharpen, so it tends to be a little easier to use, but it is also a little slower. The process is exactly the same as freehand. You move the chisel forwards and back a few times, remove the burr from the back, and wipe off the water with a cloth. Again, for the ultimate edge, finish off by using polishing compound and a leather strap. You can leave the chisel in the honing guide for this, following the same procedure as before by rubbing the front and back a few times each. Your chisel should now be razor sharp. After sharpening your chisel 4 to 5 times, it will need regrinding, as the bevel on the front will have become very large. However, that's an instructional video for another time. Thanks for watching.